Greetings, friends. Happy Monday. I always love coming to you on Monday morning because it's a great way for me to anchor my intentions for the week and the new realizations and new insights I received out of my personal reflection time on Sunday. So, the word for today, what did I choose? There's a bunch of different messages I want to bring forward. The word for today is acceleration. And the specific acceleration is in our own growth. So there's a feeling right now of infusion of a combination of inspiration and responsibility about what can happen in this new year and the ways in which we really want to show up and our feeling of commitment to doing our best. That's all part of Capricorn, and it's all part of the feeling of the new Earth dog that's preparing to launch in a few weeks. And so there's a way in which we could feel overwhelmed right now by the responsibility of the practical opportunities that we feel and how we want to commit to showing up. I want to encourage you that this month, this time, and this day are about feeling your commitment and then holding space for how it will unfold. You don't have to know all the practical details right now for all the practical inspiration you're feeling. Commit to showing up, commit to each day, stepping into what's present, and ask for help and support in decision making right now so that you don't feel overwhelmed by all of the opportunities and all the ways in which you want to excel and improve on what has already happened. The Sabian symbol for today, it's one of my favorite ones, and there are a couple of really important things that are happening today around this symbol. The Sabian symbol for 19 degrees Capricorn is a small child, 5-year-old child carrying a full bag of groceries. And the symbol, the image of 5-year-old, first of all, is a child who is still straddling the intuitive world and the world of reason and the world of the imagination, of the conscious imagination. A 5-year-old is a super powerful being who bridges where we come from and where we're going. And so this commitment in this phase of development of having connection to intuitive realms and committing to stepping into a new structure or a new form, which is the 6-year-old stepping into intellectual imagination and the realm of the intellect. So the 5-year-old is bridging those worlds and feels the inspiration of moving forward and expanding into new responsibilities. Carrying the full bag of groceries implies this is a symbol of participation in a family, maybe beyond your years, maybe beyond what's normally required of a child of this age. So what it symbolizes for us today is this feeling of the bigness and the willingness and the inspiration of stepping into responsibility, perhaps beyond what we have known before or beyond what we feel personally capable of right now. So that's where the overwhelm can come in. Only realize that there's an inspiration behind it. So encourage your intellect and your own patterns of stress, which of whatever patterns of overwhelm you have, to relax and realize that you're feeling an infusion of potential. And so that's the word acceleration. We're accelerating what's possible. We're feeling the infusion of this new ability to step into responsibilities that we haven't had before, that are related to new kinds of nurturing, food, groceries or food, new nurturing, new vitality, new health. And so the activation today is really big because Pluto just moved into this sign yesterday. Pluto just moved into 19 Capricorn, and the sun is transiting Pluto right now. The sun moved into 19 Capricorn this morning, and at 1 a.m. Pacific time, in just, 12, 13, 14 hours, the sun and Pluto will be exactly conjunct. So know today, as the sun approaches Pluto, Pluto represents the activation of high level awareness of our evolutionary potentials and possibilities, where we've come from, where we're going, and what we are personally going to commit to. It enables us to release the past and to step into strength of the past, of what we're claiming. And the tarot card for Pluto is also the tarot card for the element of fire, which is the Eon. This is a card of high-level mastery, of ability to claim past, present, future, and step into our own power from a place of mastered balance and vision and sight. And so know today that you may feel an intensity of commitment and purpose, and it may be really big picture and not very concrete, or it may take form as concrete inspiration to follow through on goals. Know that that's because there's an activation of big picture potential and acceleration of what's possible. As the sun crosses Pluto, every year when the sun crosses Pluto, there's a new activation of personal potential and what each of us is capable of doing, and an inspiration to transform what is present now into something new. So I'm sure many of you have listened to the incredible speech that Oprah gave last night at the Golden Globes. And if you haven't, just do a quick search and you'll find it. This to me is an incredible embodiment of this time of transiting, of transition and transformation and acceleration into new values, new beliefs, and the way that those new values, not new beliefs, but the way that our values of truth and wholeness and well-being for all, that those values are coming into form in a new way, and a huge commitment to bringing those values into form. So we are all participating in this acceleration. It's real and it's big. And so feel the wave of it. Know that things are happening in physicality, and know that you will receive the time and space and health and vitality you need in order to fulfill your own piece of this incredible acceleration and expansion and evolution in which you're participating. So have an amazing day, and feel yourself today on the seat of neutrality, which is the central image here. The ability to hold space for the intensity and find the neutral place within that. Use your breath to move back into your heart, and then ground and feel yourself held as the intensity can take place around you. And have an amazing day. I'll see you again tomorrow.